Hello YouTube, it is Championdjk coming at you again with another Free the Piece Friday episode. And I thought last week was so much fun doing that off-brand car that ended up being a Destroy the Piece episode, which you guys should check out if you haven't seen that. Go back to last week and watch last week's episode. It was kind of a comical one, so hopefully you enjoyed it if you did watch it. I decided this week, perfect time, let's just do another weird off-brand diecast piece, an older one. And let's see if this one fares any better than the last one. So this one is Z Toys, Fast Rolling Pace Setters, as you can see, for ages over 3. Looks like that's kind of been the standard for these little cars for a long, long time. Diecast metal body. Likely going to be a plastic base. Looks like we got card art. It almost looks like a Matchbox. Porsche 959. It's not. It's got opening doors, which the Matchbox casting did not. But it looks very close in size and everything to the Matchbox. From what I can tell here. Looking at the back of the card, it looks pretty nice. Not quite as basic as the one we saw in the last one. Look for the Pace Setters Drag Race set. It includes 2 Pace Setters and a high-powered launcher. Cool. Diecast body with non-toxic paint. Collect them all. We've got some Porsche Licensing. Copyright date 1985, so we're likely thinking this may have come out. Ooh, and they are made in Macau. So that makes me think, honestly, that this is a borrowed tooling, maybe, and maybe altered for the Matchbox line, is what I'm thinking for this Porsche 959. I should have got a 959 out, Matchbox one, and I don't have one easily accessible, so I apologize about that, but we're not going to really be able to look at it in comparison. But trust me, it's very close to the same size. But this is about this car, so we'll just keep it here. Car art actually looks kind of cool, I think. Again, it's that weird thing where they set the car on here like this, flat on the card, which is kind of goofy. So you see the top of the car when you're looking through the pegs. Looks like these were 69 cents. What is that store? It's like Bradley's or something like that. Not familiar with that store. I don't think they've ever had them around here. But yeah, so let's take a look. Z Toys has made diecast for quite a while. Kind of an interesting brand. Not super familiar with them, but they are kind of interesting. So let's go ahead and free the piece. Open it up. And set her on down. Hey, we got suspension. Notice that right away as it bounced. Okay, so the obvious. It's got opening doors. It's got a metal body. We have a plastic base. Ooh. Okay, so it also has... So it's Z Toys made in Macau, and then it has MC Toy in the bottom, where I thought that was like Mei Chong Group. Which, you know, now that I think of it, this tooling might have also be shared into the Maisto line as well. Interesting. So there's your base. Not much to look at there. It's got some texture to it. Porsche 959 made in Macau, and then the MC Toy. It says nothing about Z Toys on the base, which is somewhat interesting. We get a tan interior with this model. Pretty decent looking silver paint. A little bubbling right here, but that was probably there from day one. Not something that developed over time. It's not like a paint rash incident. The metal appears to be solid. We do have some suspension there, like I said earlier. Kind of neat. We get a Porsche logo up in the front, Porsche in the back right there, and you get this neat little inserted detail for the taillight assembly, which is just orange across the back. So not quite accurate, but kind of neat that detail is there anyhow. Some casting line up here. It doesn't look too great. We do get textured headlights up here, but they're not painted or are they inserted or anything like that. Of course, this was a 69-cent piece, right? So let's see if the doors will close. Success on the first one. And success on the second one. Okay, so we got a nice little mint piece here. This one is door open, door close. The mechanism for opening and closing the doors appears to be quite different from the one that I looked at last week. Not that I want to play with these a ton, but it does feel like they'd be easy to break. See that? You got to kind of get it to snap up in the right place. But all in all, not a terrible version of this little Porsche 959. This is one of my favorite Porsches of all time. I think it's quite iconic, a really cool supercar. And I'm a big fan of the car itself. So anytime I can find one at 1/64 scale from any brand that I don't have, I tend to want to acquire and add to the collection. So this is no exception. So it's kind of cool to get this. And honestly, if it wasn't in this Z Toys packaging, I probably would never know that it was a Z Toys, because there's really nothing on here that indicates that. That's not what that says there. It just says MC Toy there. And I'm pretty sure I've seen that logo on Maisto before. So, I don't know. I mean, it does appear to roll pretty decent. Not super smooth, but it rolls. Of course, plastic tires. I don't know. I don't think it's that bad. I think it's actually kind of nice. The plastic's nice and clear. The tan interior looks good. I mean, it's got as much detail as you'd expect from, I guess, the Matchbox version of this car, which kind of came out around the same era. So, and this says copyright date 1985, but right, I don't think this car could have came out in 1985. When did the Porsche 959 come out? It was later than 85, right? So I'm not sure exactly when this came out. But they probably used this same card for quite a while. Kind of looking at the other cars on it. And yeah, like the 959s, no, it is on there. Not really sure. Not really sure how many years these were available in stores. Not really an expert on this oddball diecast stuff, but I do find it quite interesting when I can find kind of a cool car in the lineup. And this thing's going to join the collection and stay in the collection. I think it's kind of neat. So you guys let me know what you think in the comments down below. So I'd love to see some oddball diecast from you guys. What odd brand diecast do you guys collect? That would be a fun thing to kind of look at. Post it to Instagram, post it to Facebook. Tag me in the process. Of course, participate in Free the Piece Friday too. Open up a car. Always love to see what you guys are opening. That's really cool to see. And, it's just cool collecting loose, man. I have been doing it now for longer than I've been collecting carded. And still am happy with that decision. Even when it comes to part with some of these vehicles and start to purge some of them, which I definitely need to do. They still have resale value. It may not get as much as it was when it was carded, but the nice thing about a loose car and purchasing a loose car is you'll know it's clean. There's no surprises when you pull out of the package, such as package rub and stuff like that. You can know exactly what the car is going to look like. You know exactly what you're going to get. Not like you're going to get a package car and worry about a crease in the package and stuff like that, or worry about if you're going to open the car, if it's going to be, have some weird paint thing going on or anything like that. You can actually see the car 360 degrees and make your decision. So based on that. So they do still sell. Loose cars sell. All right. So free the piece, guys. Free the piece. All right. That's going to be it for this episode, guys. Thank you guys very much again for watching. Again, please check out the playlist. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And you guys all have a great day.